Julia's loves. The city was a place where dreams came true, where people came to seek fortune and fame. But it was also a place where illusions could become reality, where people could get lost in the crowd and forget who they were. It was in this scenario that Julia found herself, a young woman with a dream of becoming a famous artist. She had a natural talent for painting, but she also had a determined and strong personality, which drove her to achieve her goals. But Julia did not know that her life was about to change forever, that she was about to meet people who would help her achieve her dreams, but also face challenges that would make her question everything she thought she knew about herself. It was a time of great change and transformation, a time when Julia would have to be brave and determined to move forward and achieve her goals. But it was also a time when she would have to learn to adapt and open up to new experiences and people. Julia used to frequent a coffee shop in the city, a place where she could sit and paint, while observing the people around her. It was a place where she felt inspired and creative, where she could connect with her art and with people. It was in this coffee shop that Julia met Lucas, a man who would help her achieve her dreams, but also face challenges that would make her question everything she thought she knew about herself. He was a confident and charismatic man, with a strong and determined personality. Lucas was a successful entrepreneur, with a personality that attracted people and made them want to listen to what he had to say. He was a man who knew how to achieve his goals, but he also knew how to connect with people and make them feel important. It was a meeting that would change Julia's life forever, a meeting that would make her question everything she thought she knew about herself and about the world around her. It was a meeting that would make her feel inspired and motivated, but also make her feel scared and uncertain. Julia and Lucas met at an art gallery, a place where people came to appreciate beauty and creativity. It was a place where Julia felt at home, where she could connect with her art and with people.
I love the way you see the world, Julia. You have a unique and creative perspective that inspires me to be better.
Thank you, Lucas. You also have a way of seeing the world that inspires me. You are a confident and charismatic man who knows how to achieve your goals.
Julia and Lucas decided to take a walk in the park, a place where they could connect with nature and with people. It was a place where they could feel free and happy.
I love the park, Lucas. It's a place where I feel at peace and connected with nature.
I do too, Julia. It's a place where I feel inspired and motivated. Nature has a way of making me see things in a different way.
I'm so happy to see you two together. You're perfect for each other.
Thank you, Rachel. We're very happy together. Lucas is an amazing man who makes me feel loved and supported.
I'm also very happy, Rachel. Julia is an amazing woman who inspires me to be better every day.
Julia and Lucas walked through the city, a place where they could feel free and happy. They were together, and nothing else mattered. But their happiness wouldn't last forever. There was a challenge ahead, a challenge that would make them question everything they thought they knew about themselves and about love. Julia found herself alone in an empty room, a place where she could feel isolated and vulnerable. She was facing a challenge that would make her question everything she thought she knew about herself. She was about to discover a secret that would make her feel lost and confused. It was a time of great change and transformation, a time when Julia would have to be brave and determined to move forward.
I'm here to help you, Julia. I know you're going through a tough time, and I want to be there for you.
Thank you, Gabriel. I'm very grateful for your help. I don't know what I would do without you.
I'm here to support you, Julia. I know you're going through a tough time, and I want to be there for you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm very grateful for your help. I don't know what I would do without you.
Julia and Lucas met again, a place where they could feel free and happy. They were together, and nothing else mattered.
I'm here to help you, Julia. I know you're going through a tough time, and I want to be there for you.
Thank you, Lucas. I'm very grateful for your help. I don't know what I would do without you.
Night had fallen over the city, bringing with it a sense of mystery and uncertainty. Julia and Rachel walked down the wet streets, their shadows mingling with the neon lights that illuminated the path. It was a night to forget, or perhaps to remember.
I don't know what to do, Rachel. I feel like I'm lost and can't find my way. Lucas seems to have disappeared, and I don't know if he still cares about me.
You can't give up, Julia. You need to fight for him, for the two of you. Unless you're sure it's not what you want anymore.
Lucas and Gabriel were in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. It was a place where they could talk without being overheard, where they could be honest without fear of judgment. The night was cold and dark, and the shadows seemed to move around them.
I don't know what to do, Gabriel. I feel like I'm trapped in a trap, and I don't know how to get out. Julia deserves someone better than me.
You're a good man, Lucas. You just need to trust yourself, and Julia. She loves you, and you love her. That's what matters.
Julia and Rachel were in the park, sitting on a bench and watching the people around them. It was a sunny day, and the park was full of life. Julia seemed lighter, happier, as if she had found a new perspective.
I think I've found the answer, Rachel. I don't need Lucas to be happy. I can be happy on my own.
That's amazing, Julia. You're finally finding yourself. But don't forget that love is a choice, and sometimes you have to fight for it.
Lucas and Gabriel were in a coffee shop, sitting at a table and drinking coffee. It was a cozy place, with a warm atmosphere. Lucas seemed more relaxed, more at peace, as if he had found a new calm.
I think I finally understand, Gabriel. I don't have to be perfect. I can be myself, and that's enough.
That's amazing, Lucas. You're finally finding yourself. And that's what Julia has always wanted for you.
Julia and Lucas were walking down the street, side by side, but not together. It was a cold and dark night, and the shadows seemed to move around them. They were in an unknown place, a place where the past and the future met.
I don't know what you want, Lucas. I don't know if I can trust you again.
I want you, Julia. I want to be with you, and only with you. I'm willing to fight for us, for our love.
Julia and Lucas were sitting on a park bench, looking out at the lake. It was a sunny day, and the atmosphere was calm. They were together, but they were also alone, lost in their own thoughts.
I think I can trust you, Lucas. I think I can love you again.
I can also love you, Julia. I can also trust you. We can start again together.
Julia and Lucas were standing, looking out at the city. The sun was setting, and the atmosphere was one of hope and new beginnings. They were together, and they were ready to face the future.
I'm ready to start again, Lucas. I'm ready to love you again.
I'm also ready, Julia. I'm also ready to love you again.
Rachel and Gabriel were walking down the empty street. It was a quiet night, and the atmosphere was one of peace and solitude. They were together, but they were also lost in their own thoughts.
I think Julia and Lucas are going to be okay. I think they'll find their way.
I also think so, Rachel. I think love can conquer all.
Julia and Lucas were sitting on a park bench, looking out at the lake. It was a sunny day, and the atmosphere was calm. They were together, and they were at peace.
I'm happy, Lucas. I'm happy to have you back.
I'm also happy, Julia. I'm also happy to have you back.
Julia, Lucas, Rachel, and Gabriel were walking down the street. It was a sunny day, and the atmosphere was one of energy and activity. They were together, and they were ready to face the future.
I'm ready for what's next. I'm ready to love and be loved.
I'm also ready, Julia. I'm also ready to love and be loved.